Welcome to Geography for Everyone. Learn now, enjoy later. If in the previous episode we found out where our planet is positioned in space, let's find out today where we are positioned relative to the Earth. Let's start with Earth's hemispheres. There are 4 hemispheres relative to 2 reference points, equator and prime meridian. The equator is an imaginary line around the middle of a planet, which divides the Earth into northern and southern hemispheres. The prime meridian is the imaginary line that divides Earth into 2 equal parts, the eastern hemisphere and the western hemisphere, and standardizes time and time zones on Earth. Did you ever wonder why do we have seasons? Well, seasons are not caused by how close the Earth is to the Sun, but because of the Earth's tilt. Earth's axis is tilted at 23.5 degrees. Summer is warmer than winter because the sun's rays hit the Earth at a more direct angle during summer than during winter. During the winter, the sun's rays hit the Earth at an extreme angle and the days are very short. There are only 2 times of the year when the Earth's axis is tilted neither toward nor away from the sun, resulting in a nearly equal amount of daylight and darkness at all latitudes. These events are referred to as equinoxes, and there is one for spring and one for autumn. Solstices occur twice a year, when the tilt of the Earth's axis is oriented directly towards or away from the sun, causing the sun to appear to reach its northernmost and southernmost extremes. During the summer solstice, the North Pole has 24 hours of daylight and the South Pole has 24 hours of darkness. During the winter solstice is the other way around. Did you know that approximately 70% of Earth's surface is covered by water alone and the other 30% are covered by land? This land has been divided into 7 main areas, and each one is called a continent. Continents are usually separated by water or other natural features, like mountains. There are 7 continents in the world. Asia, being the largest of the continents, covers around 1/3 of the world's total land area and also 2/3 of the world's population lives here. Asia is made up of 48 countries, and we get to see here the highest and lowest points of the Earth's surface. The highest being Mount Everest with 8,848 meters, and the lowest is the shore of the Dead Sea at 397 meters below sea level. It encompasses the entire climate and expanse, be it the equatorial rainforest or the Arctic tundra, and is home to tigers, monkeys and giant pandas. Africa, second biggest continent, covers around 22% of the world's land area. Here we can find the Sahara, which is the world's largest desert, and the Nile, which is the longest river on Earth, as well as 54 nations. This continent includes plains, swampy coastal regions, lush tropical forests with savannas and hilly plateaus inland, and also giraffes, elephants and lions. North America is third largest continent, having 23 countries, and is home to the largest island on the world, Greenland. Pumpkin and corn originally came from here. More than 1,700 species of birds live and breed on this continent, same as bears, moose and skunks. South America, next in line as 4th biggest continent, contains less than 12% of the world's population. South America only has 12 countries. The Amazon, the world's biggest rainforest, is found here, as well as the Andes, world's second largest mountain range and the second largest river, Amazon. It is home for many exotic animals like llamas, sloths and jaguars. Antarctica, the 3rd smallest continent, is almost completely covered in ice. It is the coldest and windiest continent, but the marine life is rich. It includes krill, whales, penguins and seals. There are no countries in Antarctica. However, 7 different countries have claimed territory in Antarctica: France, United Kingdom, New Zealand, Norway, Australia, Chile and Argentina. Europe is the 2nd smallest continent, but it has 44 countries altogether. The Ural Mountains, the Ural River, Part of the Caspian Sea and the Caucasus Mountains form the main boundary between Europe and Asia. Apples, pears and raspberries all originally come from Europe, and it is home to foxes, wolves and bears. Australia is the smallest of the 7 continents. Even though many tend to think that Australia the continent and Australia the country are the same thing, this is not true. The Australian continent includes 14 countries. The Great Barrier Reef, the world's largest coral reef, is found here, as well as many unique animals, including kangaroos, koalas and emus. What is an ocean? An ocean is a very large area of salt water. Historically, there are 4 named oceans: the Atlantic, Pacific, Indian, and Arctic. However, most countries now recognize the Southern as the 5th ocean. The Pacific, Atlantic, and Indian are the most commonly known. The Pacific is the largest one. It reaches from North and South America to Asia and Australia. The Pacific Ocean is surrounded by a line of volcanoes known as the Ring of Fire. It is also home to the Great Barrier Reef. The Mariana Trench is the deepest oceanic trench on Earth, and it is located in this ocean. The Atlantic, second biggest ocean, it reaches from North and South America to Europe and Africa, but is only half the size of the Pacific Ocean. The Atlantic drives our weather patterns, including hurricanes, and is home to many species from sea turtles to dolphins. The Mid-Atlantic Ridge, the longest mountain range in the world, is underwater in the Atlantic Ocean. Indian Ocean is the 3rd biggest ocean in the world, and it is named after the country of India, which projects into it. The Indian Ocean provides major sea routes connecting the Middle East, Africa, and East Asia with Europe and the Americas. An estimated 40% of the world's offshore oil production comes from the Indian Ocean. The Indian Ocean is home to many endangered sea creatures, including turtles, seals and dugongs. Southern Ocean is the 2nd smallest ocean in the world. It is also known as the Antarctic Ocean as it surrounds Antarctica. It is the coldest and wildest ocean in the world. The Southern Ocean is home to emperor penguins, blue whales, elephant seals, giant squid and the wandering albatross. Arctic Ocean is the smallest ocean in the world. It surrounds the Arctic, and in total only about 4 million people live here. Often, the Arctic Ocean is completely covered in ice. Polar bears live on the ice that covers the ocean and can swim in the water. There are birds, sea mammals, and other mammals like bears. Each of the animals has special features that allow them to survive the climate. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.